Hello, and welcome back to Doomed. Not-so-solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror, the card game with a focus on roleplay and storytelling.
Subscriber.
Today,
Subscriber. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the resubscription, Requiem Lost. Flower and Ranty, hello. Thank you for the follow as well, Mia. And Flower, if you want to know whether you're going insane, there's only one person you can ask. And that person is my very special guest for today. That is, of course, the Crosshair.
Hello.
Hello to you, the Crosshair. Requiem is perfect. I just got... I'm always very surprised when I hear my own silly little intro or subscription thing. Oh, and Saren's here. Oh, everyone's here. Lovely.
Subscriber. Thank you.
Are you... Everything okay over there, Hair? I love it. Oh, hey! Oh my god, and Thelia and Elizabeth. Oh my goodness. It's a full
No,
house.
we have a full house.
Full house.
Yeah.
Hello.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Oh, point. To answer your question a bit more seriously, Flower, no, you are not going insane. I didn't change my follow and host alerts back from what I usually do on Tuesdays. So if the visual had been on, you would have also seen a bear playing the flamenco guitar.
Horror.
Oh god, are we still open for a 21 Blackjacks subscriber bomb? Yeah, we are. I turned it back on. Oh my god, should I... Oh boy, should I be turning it off? No. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He says.
it will be fine. It'll be fine. So welcome back, one and all, to Doomed. Of course, Crosshair and I are returning to the end times, or the end of times, or whatever we're calling this campaign. Father Mateo and Sister Bloody Mary recalling their strange adventures that led them to where they are today, the end of times. Over the course of this campaign, we've fought ghouls, we've tracked lugaroos, werewolves, we have been pulled beneath the sands outside of Cairo, and we've even tried to disrupt a blood ritual. It's been very exciting so far. But today is a little different.
So,
Please, Crosshair, please.
yeah, burnt up childhood home,
Burnt up a childhood home. Good times.
fell in a blood river.
Excellent.
All the good stuff.
All
Got
the good
somebody
stuff. We love it.
killed.
Flower, I can't wait. I'll have forgotten well before then, and it'll be a surprise. Also, Thelia, you now have to get out. If you haven't already been taken. Oh, Thelia, come on! So what I really want, Thelia, which I will do at some point, I'll get a little stream deck with the gifts, and one of them will be Beetlejuice that just just goes by really quick if someone does that. That'll be fun. Anyway, okay, we should get to it. We don't have anything to catch up on in terms of story so far in this scenario because it's a new scenario today. In terms of the story so far, Crosshair and I are not quite sure about the timeline here, whether I think we're returning to Europe after Cairo and after New Orleans.
Yeah, basically it goes house burning down, cave of blood, museum, Cairo,
Egypt, yeah.
the swamps, and now back to Europe hunting for more clues on this strange undead cult blood ritual thingamabob.
Yeah, what they're planning with this ritual, we don't know, and yeah, exactly, and that was it. What they're planning with this ritual, we don't know. But Father Mateo and Sister Mary believe it is somehow connected to the strange creatures beneath Father Mateo's childhood home, and perhaps even connected to the now cured Rougarou werewolf that was found outside New Orleans. But I think...
Yeah,
don't tell me.
I believe they returned to Cairo to check up on the dreaming thing, and things seem to be cured.
Okay.
Maybe some other investigators cleared it up.
That makes a lot more sense to me, actually. Yeah, that we go... Oh, Cthulhu as well as here. Cthulhu, hello, good evening. Welcome to Doomed. You get the first official one of these. I am joined today by the Crosshair.
Hello.
That makes a lot of sense. Oh, yep. Tell me.
Those investigators who are clearly better than us. Or Mary and Mateo.
How do you define better, really? We're more faithful. We're more blessed.
Yeah, we have God on our side.
Exactly, Crosshair. And
but they told about some researcher in London, I believe. Mm-hmm. And they're now on a train heading there.
Not just any train. The Orient Express, a famed cross-continent train that goes from, I assume, Constantinople to London. Yes, not better, gooderer. Exactly. Look, they didn't pass their English classes with flying colors, okay? They're studying the faith.
We are not good, we're God.
Oh, Godderer, even better. Welcome, one and all. I think we're just going to get right into it and have a look at the little intro, the agenda, the act, and then, of course, Mary needs to be damned, and then we'll see where we are in terms of starting today's scenario, the Curse of Amulotep, even. Okay, the setup is literally just a setup, so I'll read that after. We're going to read the agenda and the act first. Agenda 1A, Necromancy. Of the adventures that lead you to Cairo and thence to Constantinople with a queer cloth-shrouded book in your possession, gasp, the Necronomicon, the relation shall have to wait. You found yourself unexpectedly bound for London via the glittering Orient Express, gazing out at the majestic Carpathians. Just outside Bucharest, your reveries were suddenly disturbed. Really, Scott? Reveries was the word that got you? Act 1A, on the Orient Express. Commotion erupted in the carriage. "Is there a doctor on the train?" bellowed a porter. A rakish young gentleman ejaculated. I'm really sorry. That gets me every time, even though it's in Sherlock Holmes Mysteries. I'll read this again. It's a fan scenario, Cthulhu, standalone, or on its own, I should say. A rakish young gentleman exclaimed, "Are you blind, man? He needs more than a doctor now. His heart's been cut out." There was a thud as the immaculately dressed lady next to the man fainted heavily to the floor. Who could have committed such a horrific crime? "Search the carriages! Find the culprit!" 8 clues, which is a lot of clues, but it is what it is. So
luckily we have 4 turns.
Yes, 3 doom. Yikes. Yeah, no, so hi Osab as well. Welcome to Doomed. Wonderful to have you with us. I'm joined today by the Crosshair.
Hello. I'm not going to ejaculate anything else.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. No, I laugh about it a little bit because it's a synonym for like exclaimed all at once, like you kind of blurt something out. But I've only ever encountered it in Arthur Conan Doyle Sherlock Holmes mysteries. So it's probably probably popular around the turn of the 20th century. But there you go. So yeah, we'll have to see. But pretty exciting start. They're on the train, they're plotting their next move. All of a sudden, commotion. Someone's heart's been cut clean out. They have to search the carriages, find the culprit.
Here we go again.
Exactly. The most common degree is a master's in divinity. Love a master's. Love a good master's. The Curse of Amulotep. So we're setting some stuff aside. Lay out the locations in a row to form a train, beginning with the locomotive, and then the 5 random carriage locations face down, which we've done. Place the train roof nearby. The investigators begin the game in a single carriage location chosen by the lead investigator. So we get to choose which carriage we start in, although we don't know what they are, so we'll have to see. I know Crosshair will say always left, so potentially that's a strong choice, I think. During play, investigators may only move from each location to the adjacent location on the train, right, left and right, or to the train roof. This represents the narrow and linear confines of the Orient Express. The arrows of the location card remind players of this rule. It also says during play, ignore the spawn rules on cards from a certain encounter set. So we'll keep a note of that, Crosshair. If we draw an enemy and it says spawn, we'll just make sure that we probably ignore what it says. It's a specific set of cards, but I think we'll keep an eye on it. And then in terms of where we start, yeah, so there's the locomotive to the left, which is, of course, the front of the train. And then, because we're heading west towards London. And then 5 carriages and a train roof that we can get up onto if we want to. Where do we want to start? If you have any sort of burning preferences.
Well, we could, of course...
Oh. I say, yeah, that sounds good to me.
I was gonna say always left, but that would mean we would have to start at the end of the train. Always go left.
To always go left, right, of course, which is totally fine too. So we can't start in the locomotive, so maybe a 6 is a reroll. Oh! Alright, well, that's that then, I suppose. Father Mateo and Sister Mary, not the richest, wealthiest travelers, and therefore probably need to start back towards the end of the train.
The church may be rich in spirit, but not in coins.
Exactly. For those that can afford it, the journey between Cairo and Calais is a luxurious week's travel. Lovely. So the carriages are all connected left to right, but you can't just skip and run to the front. You have to move through each of them. And then they're also all connected to the roof. The roar of the wind and the rush of the train below you combines with the billowing smoke from the engine to create a thrilling and dangerous traverse. You may move from this location to any other location, so you can get up onto the roof and then yeet down into a different carriage. Then it also says forced, when taking a move action here in this location, it costs an additional 1 action. Makes sense, because you gotta, not fall off the train. But I mean, I think that's... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
There's no flip on the train roof, I think.
We'll see if there is on the back when we... If anyone moves up there might be something on the back side, I suppose, but we'll... You are correct. Careful not to get derailed. Yeah, well, that's it, Cthulhu. Like, I feel like you're in just as much danger in any part of a train, which is to say not much, but... it is what it is. Flower of August dropping the Exalted reference. Big fan. Crosshair, I think that's it. Like, are we... That's it for the setup. Are we ready to just dive in and see where we're at?
I have to pull my...
Damn. Of course. Be damned. Be damned. Why don't you?
What do we have? We have the Hanged Man. During setup, each investigator may take up to 2 additional mulligans. That would be nice.
That would be very nice, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Each investigator cannot mulligan or replace weaknesses in their opening hand. Resolve their revelation abilities when the game begins.
Yuck. Man. Jeez, Mary. At least Father Mateo's not damned here.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll pull 5 cards and that's it.
Yeah, there we go. So, and I'll try to make mine quick as a daisy, quick as a dream. We're gonna draw our opening hand. Come on, everybody, let's do it. Let's get doomed.
Flower of August is right, though.
This is true, Flower, as opposed to some that are just like, you always have -1 combat or whatever. Like, that's just the worst. What the F is this opening hand?
Well,
actually,
I do say
bad.
This is...
Well, I mean, that's what you got to play with, my friend. So, damned or not, Mary has got everything. 5 Baal Marys. Very good. We'll see where we're at, won't we? Oh, Ella,
Yeah.
hi.
So there's a murderer on the train.
That's it.
But
Well,
let's see.
yeah, someone's heart's been cut out, and now, of course, we're leaping to our feet because it could be something to do with the cult, the Brotherhood, but we don't know. I suppose let's. Do you want to flip this location and we'll see what we're working with here?
Okay.
Passengers from all walks of life, returning from the Mediterranean to the old world. This is the standard class carriage. Naturally, that's us. Makes sense. Two shroud, two clues. Sorry, I'm really enjoying male Harry. It's very good. Forced, when revealed. Oh, for fuck's sake! When revealed, to draw an encounter card. If it is a cultist, spawn it here, in this location. If not, discard it. Okay, so as they leap to their feet.
Guess
Yeah.
someone else leaps to their feet.
Yeah.
Maybe. Nope.
Okay, not. That's so funny. Okay, not a cultist. Great. But two shroud, two clues, and at the back of the train, Crosshair, I would love to know what Mary's got up her sleeve.
Well,
You're a wizard.
Mary, hearing this ejaculation going on, I can't stop. I stop. Oh, I do have geared up, and Mary is geared up this time. So Mary reaches under her, or maybe reaches up to the luggage department above the seats, and pulls out the Winchester.
Sure, she's not going anywhere today. She is getting ready today.
Yeah, and that's it.
Oh!
Just good old-fashioned
Just
click,
gun.
let's go.
All right, rock on. I mean, I guess there's not much to be done, right? That was the luck of the draw, as it were.
Yeah, but also it's a good draw otherwise also. But
Did Paul Prospero ever board a train? I don't think so, Cthulhu. I'm trying to remember all of his adventures. I know there are some train mysteries that I need to look at for Paul, but yeah, I'll have to think about that. Okay. Where are we at here then? In that case, Stryker must have done a train mystery. I guess, but I don't really remember, to be honest. Okay, well, as Mary stands up and just takes her gun and sort of presumably like is ready to go, Father Mateo is also standing up. He's a bit shakier on his feet. He knows that for someone to have committed such a heinous act, they must be trying to do something. Perhaps it's another one of these blood rituals. A shiver runs through him as he realizes that the devil that was in Cairo has followed him here. But feeling the presence of the devil on his back, as it were, he also takes a moment to breathe deeply and remember his faith, the rock upon which he is based, upon which he lives. I'm adding 3 blesses to the bag. And then last action, he's going to just turn, see who else is in this car, maybe see if he's going to start interviewing passengers, essentially. I mean, not interviewing because he's not a cop, but interviewing in the sense of, is everyone all right? Does anyone need any assistance? How can I help? See what he can figure out. So I'm just going to test this at 3-2. That is a bad token. Classic. So a tablet is -3. If there is a mummy enemy at your location, ruh-roh, take a horror. There isn't, thankfully, so no clue for me, but that is good to know. Yikes. Trade mystery solve you. And that's us. I mean, wild. Wild times. Oh? Is that floating? Crosshair, is that floating in the air?
I guess so.
It is, and also, yeah, it doesn't.
I can.
It can't be moved either. Ooh. You can probably delete it if you need to, though. But I think it's okay.
I can't select it.
Can you?
I'm...
No, can't delete it either.
Well, I guess they're floating then.
All right, well, okay, we got some round sequences here.
Well, luckily they're not on the board. Or rather, in the way of things.
In the way of things, as of yet, yeah. The other passengers in the train have nothing to contribute at the moment. We also add a curse, and we upkeep. That's gonna be good. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I just need some money. Just need a little bit of money. As we go to 1 out of 3 doom, Mateo and Mary have to find their way forward through the carriage, find perhaps the victim, find perhaps the culprit. But what will happen in the train first of all? Oh, yuck. Frozen in fear. The first time you perform one of the following actions each round, it costs 1 additional action. Move, fight, or evade. Now that's one of them, not all 3 of them, which I have looked up before. Forced. At the end of your turn, test willpower 3. If you succeed, discard frozen in fear. That's okay. Mateo is struck with fear by the whisper of a shadow racing along outside the train, but he tries to put it from his mind and continue his process.
And there's some dissonant voices echoing through Mary's head, possibly screaming of the damned outside.
Screaming of the damned, yeah, a classic, yeah.
And it also goes into my threat area. You cannot play assets or events. At the end of the round, discard dissonant voices.
Okay. No assets, no events. Sister Mary's gonna have to do other things with her time, perhaps.
But all I have are assets and events.
Well, I mean, so for this turn, I suppose the screaming is gonna. I mean, it doesn't stop Mary from moving, fighting, resigning, leaping out the window. Ice tokens, frost tokens. Well, we're back. Okay, what is next, Crosshair? Where are we off to?
I guess we should explore the train more, so Mary could go on. If Father Mateo wants to stay and find out what there is to find out.
I think he'll try. It might be another turn or 2 before he's sort of really ready to do all that, but I will definitely do my best. That sounds like a plan.
Shall I?
Go for it, Sister Mary. Get out there.
Mary grabs her gun and goes through the carriage, trying not to push people over and like, move it, people.
There's a murderer on board.
My name on it? A first-class carriage.
Ooh, fancy.
The smell of sweet Moroccan perfumes and Turkish tobacco mingles with the self-assured chatter of the first-class passengers as you try to look inconspicuous in your search while waving a rifle around. But,
I mean, maybe she's holding it behind her back. I don't know.
And it has the Shroud 2 clues, force, draw an encounter card.
If it is a cultist, spawn it here. If not, discard it.
It's a blurry cultist.
It is a blurry cultist. This is Herman Collins, the Undertaker. 3 fight, 4 health, 4 evade. It says spawn at the graveyard, but in fact we spawn it here in the first class.
Threat area.
Oh yes, actually in your threat area. The Undertaker in the local graveyard has been digging strange tunnels underneath the mausoleum. But for what purpose? This is from a core set card. Crosshair, just for context, it's funny. Action, choose and discard 4 cards from your hand. Parlay. Add Herman Collins to the victory display.
So, you can either kill it or talk to it.
Yes. I mean, he probably uses he, him. but yes.
Yeah.
Eat it. You can kill it or talk to it. Mary, no, put the gun down.
Does it turn into an it when it dies?
That is a
When
good
he
question.
dies?
That is a good question. He is wearing a really the art on it is a gravedigger wearing a really horrible kind of animal mask over half of his face. Now I'm not sure why he's in the first
he was
class
a
cabin.
zombie, but
Yeah, ooh, that's entirely possible. We don't know.
while the first class citizens are possibly Nancy Drew is somewhere in here
Classic.
also.
Nancy.
Oh yes, some fine Moroccan coffee, and perhaps what a delightful bang!
Oh,
As Mary fires her rifle without even considering talking to this
oh my God.
cultist who is carrying a lantern and a shovel in a first-class carriage.
All right, unbelievable. Blam! Ah! Screaming, screaming, screaming.
Plus
sure.
2 if a non-negative modifier is revealed. Deal plus 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 5 against 3. Cool. Let's go. No.
Whoa! It's I mean, I guess this guy's a bit more agile than he looks.
Yeah. Well, let's give it another shot. 5 against 3.
Okay.
That's a non-negative modifier. Yes?
0 is both positive and negative. Non-negative. I mean, I want to let it count. Because I don't know. Non-negative. Oh, man.
Well, it doesn't have a negative like
Symbol on it,
minus
yeah?
on it.
Is 0 non-negative? I mean, now I'm just, like, curious.
Yeah, checking.
0 is
it's in-
non-negative as well as non-positive. Yes, done. Okay, good. We're going with it.
Oh, cool. Both.
Bang!
Both good. And it rings through the carriage, scaring the living hell out of some people.
I imagine so.
And the cultist, or Herman, stumbles back a bit.
He's-
Oh, you shouldn't have done that.
Oh, I don't like these cultists are here. They're coming for us again. Father Mateo, of course, hears the gunshot, and he's not a soldier. He doesn't know everything there is to know about guns, but he recognizes that specific report. Mary is already opening fire, so either she's completely lost her mind or she's found a culprit already. He gets ready to he gets ready to start moving out, as it were. Oh, great. Excellent, Cthulhu. That's right, Cthulhu. I do remember that now. I'm going to draw a card to start. Oh, that was the wrong choice. All right. That was the wrong choice. As Mateo takes a moment to try to center himself, think if there's any way for him to kind of accelerate finding out about about who the culprit of this heinous crime could be, he can feel that strange, shifting, twisting, bloodlust come over him again. At the end of your turn, if you have not dealt any damage this turn, take a horror. Unfortunately, I can't. Moving takes 2 actions because of Frozen in Fear, so I think I'm just going to have to deal with this.
Subscriber.
Hey! Kung Fu Fenris!
Subscriber. Thank you.
Welcome, and thank you so much for the subscription, Kung Fu Fenris. I am joined today by the Crosshair.
Hello.
Uh,
Are you sure it wasn't an elder dog?
Oh, you know what? That would do it. An elderly dog. Yeah, an elder god that could also be a salad. That does sound possible, I can't believe I'm just going to keep drawing cards, but I might just keep drawing cards. Maybe I'll draw one more and then maybe I'll go for a clue. Father Mateo is trying to... Excellent. He's trying to reduce the... Oh, thank you, Saren. Hydrate. Father Mateo is trying to breathe through the feelings of intense hunger that he's feeling, and realizing that that bloodlust, that sensation, is one that he needs to perhaps indulge a little bit. No, he needs to not indulge it. There's no one here for him yet. And he'll close his eyes and charge his faith magic to produce an Eye of Chaos. Vampirism, not even once. But that was my last action, because I spent an action. So I have to take a horror, which I will do. I'll put it on me for now. Father Mateo is now ready to start truly finding their way through the carriages towards the monster. Oh, it's the end of my turn. I have to test Frozen in Fear. 4-3. Yay! Perfecto.
Hey.
The hunger, obviously, of the werewolf is, pushing past the strange sensation of fear that he has. That's right, Kung Fu Fenris. We are on a train, baby.
And not just any train. The Orient Express.
That's right, heading to Calais. Sister Mary, of course, has already found herself tangling with an undertaker, somehow. Mateo is trying desperately to curb his monstrous hunger pangs.
None with a gun and Father Werewolf on a Orient Express going
Father
to...
Werewolf. Calais run! That brings us to the end of the investigation phase, so we move to the enemy phase.
Bing.
Ouch, where Sister Mary, I guess, is now in close quarters with Herman Collins.
Yeah, Herman pushes Mary into a cabin with horrified, ghastly.
So ghastly. Ooh. Like right now, Kung Fu Fenris? Not right now, but we had a bless, we had a curse, the upkeep. I don't mind seeing that so much either.
Good.
A catbird.
Good.
What's a catbird, Thelia? Oh man, now I really want to know. And that takes us back to Mythos. Oh, sorry, Crosshare, yeah.
And yeah, what does coming to my heart mean?
Well, I mean, that could mean a whole bunch of things. Oh, cool, Thelia. I don't think I've ever actually heard of that. Fantastic. As we go to 2 out of 3 Doom, Sister Mary continues to confront someone who is immediately aggressive, someone who is perhaps clearly involved in the murder on the train, Father Mateo, ready to move forward as we draw encounter cards. Mysterious chanting. Well, this one's for you, Crosshair. Place 2 Doom on the nearest cultist enemy. If there are none, blah, 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 blah. But there is. It does not advance the agenda immediately, but Herman Collins is obviously trying to summon something.
Yeah, also Herman might be pissed off because Mary opened fire on him, but...
The chanting could just be him burbling blood as well. We don't know.
Yeah. But there's also some rotting remains in this fancy car, so apparently these people aren't that bothered by this. Just brain 3, for each point you fail by, take 1 horror. The sickening display of gore causes you to retch. You're glad this wasn't you.
You're glad this wasn't you is a great line. I quite like that.
Subscribers.
Hey, Audio Gunner.
Subscribers.
Look at all these subscribers.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the resubscription. Welcome to Doomed. Welcome to the Doom Train. I am joined today by the Crosshair.
Choo-choo.
Choo-choo. Sorry to keep interrupting, Crosshair. So a cultist with some chanting and some horrible rotting remains.
Yeah. 4 on 3. Let's go.
Oh.
Eh?
Oh.
Let's take 3 horror then.
Yes, I think we are. Yikes. Ooh, thanks, Thelia. I'm gonna check it out.
Catbird.
Oh,
Catbird.
cool. And they sound like cats, huh? Very interesting.
Ah. Burp. So yeah. I have 2 health and 2 sanity.
Mm-hmm. So that's a pretty rough start, I would argue.
Yeah. So if you don't mind,
Yes?
I'll just do a. Shoot this guy, I'll play something and then I'll heal up.
That seems like a plan. I can I'm happy to get in there and assist if with the punching as well if you require, but it sounds like you've got it under control.
Yeah, actually, if you can handle Herman and not hit me, that would be great, but that depends.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't go that far, unfortunately. I don't have the ability to do that at this moment.
Okay, then I'm gonna just put some extra effort into this. So, click, click, boom. Another shot rims through the fancy carriage as Mary fires the Winchester at Herman, hoping to dispose of it through the fancy people's compartment window. Just blow it out into the moving scenery. And I'm gonna put teamwork into this.
Okay.
As one does. So that's 6 against 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bang. Hey, there you go. Yep, there you go.
Thank you, teamwork.
Good stuff.
So yeah. Herman is an ex gravedigger.
Now an ex-gravedigger.
And he goes to next beat.
And he joins the other rotting remains on the floor, I assume, as Mary continues to stalk through the cabin.
Yeah, or Mary blows him out the window and tosses the rotting remains with him.
Thump, crash, boom.
Oh, I'm just wondering, which one do I do? That's a one-off. Because I'm at horror and damage threshold, so. Well, this is a sure way to heal up, so. After dealing with that, Mary takes out her thermos and has a bit of a drink.
Spend one supply,
Now-
exhaust thermos, heal 1 damage or 2 damage.
Yeah,
1
I
horror or
have.
2 horror.
Yeah, I have 2 trauma on both, so
You
that's good.
sure do. Yeah, exactly.
So do I heal up my... It's more likely that I'll take sanity damage, I think. From the encounter cards.
Hard to know, but yeah, I think that seems right.
Yeah.
Flower, I think Mary was trusting that the speed at which Herman Collins got tossed from the train maybe digs his own grave for him. That's perhaps the
Yeah.
hope.
Just embeds into the earth outside.
Excuse me. Father Mateo is doing his best to. In the meantime, he's still back in the standard class passenger car, doing his absolute level best to try to suppress the monster growing inside of him, we're going to investigate this location. With the Eye of Chaos, see what trails have been left behind by the horrible monsters. I'm investigating with willpower +2. This puts me at 6 to 2. Good. 2 clues. And then I'm going to move in. And there is now a shattered window, no remains left, but perhaps the remains of a fight, and a few cowering first-class passengers. Father Mateo is going to continue to try to get a sense of how far this trail of destruction goes. And I'm going to just investigate one more time. I have Chaos, which takes me, again, 6 to 3 this time. Bless. I'm hoping for a curse here. Very nice. I will use I'll use Paradoxical Covenant to auto-succeed, and then I put a charge back on Eye of Chaos. But we do lose the Bless and the Curse. But that is okay, because them clues are coming. So I think what Father Mateo can see with his sort of snarling wolf vision is that the where Herman Collins was coming from, this trail of blood and destruction continues out further along the train, perhaps even up onto the roof. We'll see.
Yeah, and Mary just sipping on some, that thermos cap you pour the liquids in. Sipping from that, looking out a broken window with a rifle in hand, like, it's going to be one of those days.
Exactly. It's just gonna be one of those days.
Clever August also making a good pun because of the chaos bag.
Cursed blessings, blessed cursings. Blurses. Blurs, exactly. Yeah. Always and forever. There are, of course, no enemies, but we move to upkeep, where we re-add a bless and a curse. Ooh, thank you, Thelia. I cannot wait. Now, Thelia, did you know it was a catbird because you could hear it or because you saw it? I'm just curious. Ooh is right. Because we're now at 3 out of 3 doom, so we advance the agenda. Sitting here in first-class carriage, looking towards the trail of destruction. Let's have a look. Agenda 1B, Necromancy. The white-haired professor pulls you aside urgently. There is rumored to be an ancient rite performed on Egyptian royalty, such that one long past may be restored to life. The professor's eyes widen. I have read one account in which the restoration rite requires the transfusion of a human heart. What are you raving about, old man? You're shaken, but you can't grasp what he's telling you. Check the hold! Quickly! You must stop the rite! Okay, so strange old man is telling us all about the fact that we've got that perhaps the cult here are attempting some sort of ancient Egyptian resurrection ritual requiring a human heart. Agenda 2A, the sarcophagus. Any further chance of interrogating the old professor is truncated as a bullet appears in his forehead. A bullet wound, sorry. The assassin pulls a hood over his head and leaps out of the train window onto the roof. Spawn the Wizard of the Order on the train roof.
Ha! So we have a gun-toting nun and a gun-toting wizard.
Wizard, exactly. The Wizard of the Order is here on the train roof. He has retaliate 4/2/2. Forced at the end of the mythos phase, place a doom on Wizard of the Order as he accelerates their evil plans. You're right, Cthulhu. And 4 doom on this new agenda called the sarcophagus.
Oh joy!
Oh joy is right, and now we draw our encounter cards. An acolyte. Now, we are supposed to ignore all of the spawn instructions, so this is he spawns on me, but after he enters play, place a doom on it. So, Mateo watches with horror as the old man crumples to the ground. The assassin leaps out the window onto the roof, or kind of crawls up onto the roof, and he is immediately grabbed from behind by another man wielding a small dagger.
And while Mary is already preparing to follow this wizard, so-called wizard, to the roof, there is a man thing, night gaunt, hunting night gaunt, that appears with the cultist. So clearly there's a lot more in this train than meets the eye. It's a 3-for-1 monster night gaunt hunter. While attempting to evade hunting night gaunt, double the negative modifier of each revealed chaos token.
While attempting to evade. Right.
They had no faces at all to smile with, but only a suggestive blankness where a face ought to be.
Ugh. A suggestive blankness. Goodness. Thelia, I didn't get to respond to your comment. I totally can see how that would drive you crazy. Not being able to see a cat and knowing that that's what was kind of going on. It's pretty wild. Yeah, Cthulhu.
The wizard, the horrible wizard on the roof of this train.
Oh boy. Well,
fast isn't an attack of opportunity, right?
no. Playing things fast does not cause attacks of opportunity.
Well, it would be nice to have resources. Say something fast, but oh well. Well, if I draw a negative modifier, I'm gonna fail. Oh yeah, do you want to start or?
Sure, yeah. That only applies to the evasion. Oh, I see what
Yeah.
you mean. Yes, like if you were attempting to evade. Yeah. That would potentially be very bad. I don't really want to waste what I have on this little mini acolyte guy, but maybe I should. I could also fight the Night Gaunt, but I don't think I'm gonna kill it all at once, so... it is interesting, isn't it? Oh, so exciting! Thelia, I think that's just awesome. Like, I'm thrilled. Absolutely chuffed. Well... yeah, I don't want to waste a big, powerful spell, you know? All at
You'll
once.
need it for the night gaunt when I evade it and leave.
Well, that would. I mean, I'll also then get out of here if you want. There's a hunter, and we need to go get this guy on the roof too. That feels important. Could I just punch him and get away with it? Probably not. He doesn't have retaliate. I could try to evade him, I guess. Yeah, I'm learning as well. Thelia, I think it's really cool. I didn't know that was a real thing. All right, well, let's look at the chaos bag, shall we? Okay, skulls are minus X, the number of cultists at your location. So that's -1. Cultists are -1, and then tablets are
Would be a
-3.
good draw.
Sorry?
Cultist would be a good draw because we could move the wizard.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you fail. I mean, I don't love that, but like, but he would leap in and yeah, no, that's a good point. If I just try to evade, I could then move out and try to deal with the Wizard of the Order. It'd be good to kill the Acolyte too, but maybe I'll come back for him.
And we have 2 doom on the board already.
That's it. I'm really hoping this wizard gets. I had a trick up my sleeve. The doom is something to think about, definitely, Crosshair. All right, well, Mateo's not very light on his feet, but perhaps he can be blessed by a higher power. I'm just going to try to evade this cultist 3-2.
Yeah.
Yep, sorry.
Yeah.
Should have asked, but evaded.
But yeah. Cool.
If that's all right, because maybe I'm gonna see about dealing with this Wizard of the Order. Father Mateo takes the plunge out the window, glancing down briefly to see the land rushing by them as he climbs hand over hand up onto the roof. 3 shroud, 2 clues. It has all the same stuff on it. It says you may move from this location to any other location. When taking a move action here, it costs an additional action. The wizard, the man on the rooftop, turns, grinning, pocketing his revolver and drawing a curved dagger before leaping at Father Mateo. The good father says a quick Hail Mary, draws his arm, around which is wrapped beautiful, glowing gold energy. I'm going to fight with this spectral razor. So I'm 2 combat plus 4 is 6 to 4. Yikes. I'll make it 7. Can I do that? I can't do that. Add your willpower, but I can't commit to it unless it has a combat icon. Yeah. All right, 6 to 4. I mean, wish me luck.
Luck.
Bless. Okay. Ah, the golden energy lashes out. Curse. I'm taking it. Automatically succeeds. Okay. Kaboom. Father Mateo strikes true. Huh? The man... Exactly. The power of Christ impales you. The man's eyes go wide with shock as he realizes this unassuming priest is perhaps a little more dangerous than he once thought. The curse of the Rougarou is, for now, sated. And I'll pass the turn to you, Crosshair.
Mary is looking at this hunting night gaunt, considering her rifle, and then decides to just try and duck into another compartment. So we are trying to evade it. It's a straight up 3 to 1.
All right.
That's a -6.
That's correct, yeah.
No mummy though.
So that's good.
Cool. Try again. Try again. -2. That's a success.
Yep, it's passed, yep.
And it is to with a bit of difficulty to jump into another compartment in the train. And then grabs a quick pull from the thermos.
Before the 2 people here jump back and try to attack Mary again.
Yeah, I was having my soup, goddammit. Gosh darn it.
Oh, I think she can probably take the Lord's name in vain. That feels okay. Is it I'm out of here? Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Quitters may never win, but they also rarely die. Oh,
Rarely. Jenny never did die.
Well, exactly. She cheated death at least twice, maybe 3 times. I'm just letting a cat out. Oh, yeah. Perfecto. Okay.
Hey, cat.
Bye, cat. Whoa. All right. Where are we at? Where are we at here?
I'm about to have company.
I think so. Although they are exhausted, so during the enemy phase, perhaps Mateo managed to shove the young man down behind a seat, and the night gaunt is currently clicking and seeking Sister Mary.
They don't engage, do they? They do.
They will, yeah. They don't have aloof, so they will in the upkeep phase, yeah.
Yeah.
Upkeep. Are you leaving the first class passengers with the monsters? No, Flower, just with a cultist. Don't worry about it. Ooh. I can help, Crosshair, I can help. I can actually help.
Dynamite?
No, that would be pretty sweet. Oh, actually, that'd be very sweet here. Dynamite?
I don't think it would be sweet, but you do you.
All right. Well, we'll perhaps have to see. Did we add a bless and a curse? Fucking priest of two faith bullshit. All right. Mythos phase. We go to 1, but actually 2 out of 4 doom. Father Mateo watches the world rush by as he glances back and notices that Mary hasn't come out of the first-class passenger cabin yet. And we draw encounter cards. Rotting remains! I don't think there are remains on the roof of the train. I think... Well, no, of course, no. The body of the wizards decomposes slowly before Mateo's very eyes, and he shudders in horror as he realizes something was keeping the man alive. I'm just going to take it 4-3. Yeah, seems good. He shudders, but is alive. This is good.
Well, the reason why Mary isn't leaving is that the first class is locked.
Yeah, here? What does it say? Let's see.
Most clues.
Oh.
The...
Natural. Of course, naturally. The train roof. Classic.
It's because the conductor probably saw the entryway to the roof open and just closed it like, oh, hooligans.
Who the hell's trying to get onto my train or off my train or whatever? Oh my god. So we cannot investigate the train roof. Test combat 4 or agility 4 to break down the door or pick the locks. That's hilarious. Okay, the train roof is now locked. But Father Mateo can still crash back in if he needs to.
Yeah. Huh. Ain't this a pickle?
So what I can do, Crosshair, if this helps, is I can come down back into the room and I can get rid of the acolyte.
Yeah. I was just thinking that I could punch the acolyte, evade the night gaunt. Done and done. But if you can deal with the acolyte, that's cool also.
Well, that is what I know I can do. Whether whether or not that's like particularly useful, you know, if that helps. Whoa! Oh, the bot's going crazy. Wait, is it just? Oh God. Is it just? Sorry, Crosshair. I think the bot is.
You looped the bot.
Loot? Why did it loop? That's so interesting.
Basically.
Oh, Saren and I both hit commands. I understand. Never mind. It's all good. Yes.
Okay.
Perfecto.
Yeah, I thought that you had a command of listing the command, which would loop the command.
Probably should, or probably shouldn't, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Good thing for sure.
Well, that's all the info. But you do you because you need to set the thingy-ding.
I do, but I'm not sure I'll be able to anyway. But that's okay. Father Mateo is going to, seeing that the conductor has locked further progress, but also noting that our good friend Mary has not yet come out of the first-class carriage, he's going to take 2 actions to descend back into the carriage, smashing his way in, and he's going to point at the young man with the dagger and utter a curse that he's read in the Necronomicon. If that enemy has 1 or more doom on it, defeat it, gain a resource for each doom that was on it. Could be better, but could be, just a quick get rid of this son of a gun guy.
That works. Just an acolyte bursting to flames.
Perfect. Well, I think now we're starting to understand that these cultists are all, in using some sort of life-enhancing magic.
And the acolyte flavor text is perfect. It was only a small sacrifice.
Just for Flower's benefit, I've put it up on the screen here. Automatically evade that enemy and place a doom on it. It can't take damage for the remainder of the round. Discover a clue at your location. That's okay. Like, that's a useful skill, or useful event. But it says if the enemy has one or more doom on it, defeat it, gain a resource. So, if it doesn't have any doom on it, you can't do that second part. So you can't curse it to death, basically. But there you go. Sorry to interrupt, Crosshair.
No, I was just confused for a moment. I checked the chat and thought the bot did a thing again, but never mind.
No, you're right, Weirdness, thank you. I thought I had updated all of these, actually. But allow me to update them again. Oh, yeah. That one is updated. Interesting. Oh, it's the Moo bot. I know what I've done wrong. Okay, don't worry about it. It's all... I got it.
Yeah, if I did that thing with the move bot, then I can also fix it. But anyway.
Yep. Sorry to interrupt.
And he's just gonna... this hunting night gun seems to be hunting Mary, so... Mary is going to... well, take out her talisman. That's one.
That's a good thing to do. That's a nice little fast, like, hey, don't kill me! situation.
Yep. Just hold on a moment.
Whoa.
And then try to evade it. Yeah. Seems like a good idea for now. Or start blasting.
Just start blasting. I mean, we should get rid of it at some point, right?
Yeah, it's a hunter anyway, so yeah. 5 on 3. Click, click. Boom, boom.
Can I assist in any way? Not really.
There's plenty of blesses in the back. I always pull out my blesses, right?
It's pretty nice thing to think there. I like that.
Yeah. 5 on 3. There we go.
Whoop. Oh my god, the blesses, they're powering up! Everything's exploding!
Oh dear. That's actually bad, but...
But,
oh well.
Well, no, I mean, bad only in the sense that we lose a few. That's okay.
Yeah. We lose 3, but...
Yes, that's, you wanted 1 at least, right? So, it's not,
yeah.
It's not the worst.
Shame that a certain cat lady isn't here.
Yes, absolutely. Well, yet. Thrice.
Mary just quickly checks the clip in her rifle, because I believe that the Winchester uses a clip like those old... anyway. Notices 1 bullet left. And instead tries to do the old hit it with the butt of the rifle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was the first
I'm tempted to contribute an icon, but I feel like I might also want that icon later, so depends.
I think 3 on 3 is fine. Like, I'm gonna pull a 0 or a Elder token anyway, so...
Alright.
Because we need more bless in the bag, and Mary is blessed, so...
I see. So you just know that's... Yep.
Yeah.
Good, yep.
Mary's just gonna go and punch the thing. Try to
Why not?
kick it out the same window that she's thrown other people out, so...
Flower's logic, truly impeccable.
Yeah. I forgot my sidearm. Bless.
That would be really good. That would be really good here. No, that's too bad.
I should have contributed that one. Oh, well, that's one less curse token. 5 on 3 or 3 on 3. I lose my last bullet. It's a bit of an overkill, but I have to go for it. Yeah, I don't have to go for it. I can survive another attack anyway.
Well, then that's the question then, right?
Let's go 3 on 3. Just tussling with this horrible beastie in the train car, and the tea drinkers in the train car are still like, oh, this Moroccan coffee is quite something.
It's quite strong, yeah. Very good.
-1. Okay. Fine.
Yeah, well, you know, that's how it goes, right? I didn't deal any damage this turn, so I take a horror. Oh, boy.
Enemy phase, I take horror. As the Night Count tosses Mary around for a bit.
Yeah. Smash, crash. I understood it, Cthulhu. That's what counts, right?
Yeah, I just need to deal with this and then I'm fine. Like, I have a lot of stuff, but...
Yes, and then we have to find more clues as to who could possibly be causing the problems. Oh, that's going to be useful at some point.
Oh, that's really good. Just what I wanted. You know, what's better than fast cards?
Play any time cards?
That too, but fast cards that cost 0.
Oh, sure, yeah. That feels good. I don't...
Yeah.
Okay.
Not at any time, but...
Oh,
well.
Mystery. Okay, well, I am very curious to know what it is. As Father Mateo kind of crosses himself as he looks at the horrible monster that Mary is tussling with. And as you say, the other first-class passengers are certainly grasping at their pearls and trying to figure out what's in their coffee. As we go to 2 out of 4 doom. And we draw encounter cards. Okay, this is another locked door, and it's going to go on the roof. So it's, we're not... Basically, there's... Someone is trying to prevent us from getting into a specific thing on the roof here.
Yeah, there's something on the roof. Possibly a cursed sarcophagus, but...
On the roof. Incredible. Unbelievable.
That would be a movie scene, like the cultists had the sarcophagus on a moving train on the rooftop. But there's also a hunting night gaunt, so...
Thank you, Cthulhu. I'm going to put it back there, then.
I'm seeing
God!
apple.
Well, that's... Okay.
That's something.
You said you drew something that's really good, so it's like the ability to kill things, right? Crosshair?
Kind of.
Oh, God.
Kind of.
All right. Well, it is background to us, so what should we do is the question.
Well, I'll see what I can do with these first.
Okay. I'm happy to. I can probably assist a bit, but I'm not sure, how much. Hopefully enough to give you some assistance.
Well, the rifle is
Oh,
well
I see.
maintained.
Yes, of course.
That's the good fast.
Yeah. No, it's cost 0. Very nice.
And then Mary will continue shooting at the hunting night gun she was shooting before. So 5 on 3, that should be good. Last bullets.
Bang?
Actually, I should shoot the other one.
In case it does 3 damage.
Yeah, that's the thing. Let's just take that bullet back and try to punch the first one. See how that goes, and then see what to do. Yeah. Well maintained gun, hold strong as Mary tries to beat the hunting night gun with it.
To death. Sure, as you do. Yeah.
3 on 3, give me a bless. Managed to. Cool.
There aren't that many blesses in the bag. There's some blesses, certainly, but there aren't that many, 0 and higher in the bag. It's tough. It's just tough.
Yeah.
Just tough. All right, Mary, what are you going to do? Got that fighting spirit.
I can't get rid of both of them anyway, so I'm going to shoot at the one that's damaged already. Click, click, boom. 5 on 3. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Thank you.
1 damage.
So,
Just enough. Pew!
oh yeah, it did only 1 damage. That's true, also. But yeah, one of the hunting night guns gets tossed out the window or through a partition between compartments.
Time to feast.
Mary tries to duck into another compartment, like basically moving back and forth, trying to stay out of the radar of this hunting night gun and evade it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that works well.
Double the 0.
Double the 0. Oh god.
Phew, okay.
As much as Father Mateo would like to move on, his cursed hunger is guiding him towards this creature that is currently sniffing around for Mary. He's going to reach inside himself for some spiritual guidance. Perhaps he can find that light, that faith again, to cast the holy fire that he requires. This is, of course, you know this card too, the Crosshair. This is the voice of Ra. He's going to call forth for the power of fire and flame. Gain a resource. Reveal 3 tokens from the bag. 1, 2, 3. Okay, well, you know what? You can just go to hell. No, it's fine. That's 1. That's 1 symbol, which is 2 resources. So that's okay.
But that's 2 resources still. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, that's a thing. I'm immediately going to then spend 4 of them. With the strength of the sun coming out from behind a cloud, Father Mateo grits his teeth and lunges at the strange winged creature, laying a hand upon it and hoping to burn it with righteous holy fire. I'm going to fight with Armageddon. I have 4 willpower plus 2 is 6. 6 to what is it? 3? 6 to 3 against the exhausted Night Gaunt. This is my last action. 6 to 3. Curse. I can place a charge on Armageddon. Oh no, sorry, I have to get through this first. Cultist. Cultist, -1.
Cool.
Still a pass. I get a charge back, I remove the curse, and we do 2 damage. The creature yowls in pain as the fire kind of courses through its blood. Father Mateo grins manically. And that's our turn. That's it. We did it.
Survived another one.
We move on. Mateo bites into his wing. Just like absolutely furious. I can, if you'd like, I can take the Night Gaunt because I have a damage spell out now, which is good.
Oh yeah, and I can actually do things.
Yeah, it's no bad thing. As we upkeep, tastes like chicken. I mean, you never know. I'll add the bless and the, or I'll add the curse. Bless and curse.
Beep boom.
Beep boop. Yeah. Mateo is ready to just take this, tear this creature limb from limb. As we move, of course, into the Mythos phase. 3 out of 4 doom. Where are the rest of the culprits? The Herman, the strange cultisty undertaker, is long gone, but there must be more. Cultists abound on this train. 3 out of 4 doom. As we draw encounter cards, this is Dreams of Relia. Father Mateo, as his teeth sink into the Night Gaunt, he poisons it with holy fire, but it poisons him with an absolute blast of a vision. You get -1 willpower and -1 sanity. Ooh, it's actually pretty tough, but I can get rid of it.
And from the train roof, something slithers into the carriage, and of course through the window that's nearest to Mary. This is a young deep one. Because all the monsters.
Yeah, why not? It's probably just all monsters in this whole deck.
It's a 3/3/3. Prey lowest fight. Hunter. After a young deep one engages you, take 1 horror. Thank you.
Thank you very much. At the beginning of the investigation phase, if you don't mind, I have something I would like to do, which I think will help, or I hope will help.
Dynamite.
It is not dynamite. I don't have... Father Mateo has never carried dynamite. No, I know. He does have the ability to access his 2 faiths. The reason why I think this is helpful, Crosshair, is because Paradoxical Covenant works once for either person. That's quite nice as well.
True. I would like to evade this one.
I can help with that if you would like.
Yeah, because I really need to start healing up.
No, of course. Yeah, I totally get that. So I can assist with that if you would like. Cookies.
I don't have anything on it, so it's gonna be a 3-on-3 test. So.
Why doesn't Father Mateo just whisper a little prayer, an eldritch prayer, to give you a little boost here?
Little boost.
Just a little boost.
He just listens to some strange voices as he moves like Neo in that office scene.
Oh, sick. Nice. Love that.
So 7 against 3. Yeah, that's a bit of an overkill, but
well,
at least it's
better than not, right?
Yeah, it's gonna come for you, but you seem to be.
I think I'm gonna get the heck out of here. That's what that's my plan, is to get the heck out of here.
It is a hunter, so it won't engage me even if I'm here, because it's gonna prey on you.
Preys on lowest combat. You're right. Yeah. So if it has to choose between us, it would choose me. You are correct.
Yeah. So if you move to another carriage, then it'll still hunt there instead of staying here with me.
That's a bit funky. Yeah, when it readies, it engages an investigator. Like prey is if while it's hunting it has to choose, it chooses what it says on prey, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't say don't engage, you know what I mean? Like I think is probably how it works.
So I think we should move on.
Yeah, let's keep running, shall we?
Mary will take the initiative and
Very good, Flower.
Let's go.
Come on, go, yeah.
Too much action around here. Move along the train to luggage carriage.
Well, there you go. That's where all the information is, clearly.
Massive-looking leather and brass chests and suitcases nestle alongside beaten-up tea chests, bound for American and dusty wooden crate stamped for the British Museum.
America, I think it must be a typo.
Yeah.
Bound for America. Yeah.
Bound for American wooden crate stamped for the British Museum, because British Museum takes everything except a joke.
Exactly. And you know what, Flower? It's hard, okay? There's all sorts of things trying to kill us. Thank you. Jeesh.
And of course we draw an encounter card. It's the enemy, so
Not a cultist. Excellent. Very good.
and soup or plaything. Soup or plaything. I need resources. I also need my sanity back, so...
Look, Cthulhu, I wouldn't say we're murderers, okay? This is self-defense. They cut out someone's heart.
Let's throw the last thermos out and heal 2 horror. And the thermos stays.
Correct. Yeah, it does not go in the bin. It's just empty. You're just lugging it around, you know. No big, no big.
Sentimental.
I think in the meantime, Father Mateo is having had this horrible vision of an underwater world dominated by massive old ones. Very, very good, Flower. He is going to once again attempt to cast some holy fire towards the hunting night gaunt. Perhaps we can do something to destroy this creature. I'm just going to go 5 to 3 with what I have here. 5 to 3. A skull minus X. X is the number of cultists at this investigator's location, which is 0. So, 2 more damage. The creature yowls and screams as it explodes in a burning ball of fire. Now, should I just stay here and kill this thing? No, I should come to you and maybe try to help with... What I really want to do is clear this dreams, but I'll wait for that. Boop.
You can move and clear it. Like...
I could try, right? Yeah, test will 3. I only have 3 willpower right now. If you succeed, discard Dreams of Relia.
But you're here, so...
I am here. This is a true statement.
I can add something to it.
If you don't mind. I can probably throw something in myself.
Alchemical transmutation. That's an icon.
And there's one more for me as well, so we'll test 5 to 3. Mateo, blood dripping from his fangs, jaws, mouth, tries desperately to get the images of the underwater world out of his mind. 5 to 3. That is a tablet, which is a -3. So unfortunately, no dice, but it is what it is.
Oh well.
Exactly. That brings us round again to upkeep. We've now found a new carriage. Luggage. Another monster. Oh, you're right, Flower. Ugh, silly me. There is, of course, a creature now scuttling along the ground, ready to come and find us. Perhaps we can stay ahead of it, or perhaps we can't. As we go to upkeep.
Boop. 10 out of 10, please.
I forgot that I had this. Hell yeah. Bless, crit, curse, yes. 10 out of 10 bless. 6 out of 10 curse. It's a full bag. Oh, as we go to 4 out of 4 doom. I guess we'll advance Crosshair. See where we're at.
Drink.
And then maybe we'll take a wee break. Agenda 2B, the sarcophagus. If the investigators are still on Act 1A, advance to Act 2A and then return here. No problem.
No.
So, little screaming. Advance to Act 2A. So we don't look at 1B at all. We just go straight to 2A. Act 2... A weed break? No. Well, Thelia, I mean, if you want to. It's a couple days late for the celebration, but I think you should do what you want. A wee break, perhaps.
It's the middle of the night. I don't do weed work after midnight. Like, exactly. The yard can wait for the morning.
Yeah. Exactly. The yard can wait for it to be light out, you know. Act 2A, the Ankh and the Scepter. You catch a glimpse of a tall and dark figure in a rich purple suit heading towards the luggage carriage. There's blood on his suit. If the luggage carriage is revealed, spawn the mummified corpse in the luggage carriage. I will go ahead and do that. Where is it? We'll look at that momentarily. Objective. If you defeat either the mummified corpse or Princess Amulotep, advance this act.
Princess who?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh, Pukajutsu. I love a whiz break. I before we look at the mummified corpse, I'll go back to Agenda 2B. O Queen, this rock on which we live endures. Yours is the plumed white crown, tower of flesh infused with spirit. Above, the eye of God is dreaming us. Below, we are, air and earth and mist and fire. To the east, the mountains are singing. If the mummified corpse is in play, remove all wounds from it. Okay, all damage, whatever. Flip it over to become Princess Amulotep. If not, spawn Princess Amulotep at the lead investigator's current location. So, flip. Oh my god, okay.
See the mummified corpse or leave it as it is. Spoilers. So, let's not look at it.
Yeah, exactly. Let's not. We won't look at it. Perfect time. As they, enter the luggage carriage, like a creature rises from within a sarcophagus. Agenda 3A, a gift of darkness. In the underworld, I embraced my father. I have burned away his darkness. I am his beloved. I have killed the snake. I have given him meat. I walk in my sleep through earth and heaven. I was asleep inside a mound of dirt. Now I rise from a buried egg. I live, I say. I live. 7 Doom. And the objective is currently defeat either the mummified corpse or Princess Amulotep. Should we... Oh my god. Have a look at it?
Yeah.
Princess Amulotep. We should know by now something horrible is going to happen here, right? I have traveled through the tomb, dark and lonely ground. I am here now. I have come. This is an elite mummy monster. 4 combat, 10 health, 4 evade. It's a hunter. Retaliate. Preys on the investigator with the most curses in their threat area.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh god, it is me, isn't it? Oh my god, the Rougarou! I'm so mad. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. When this enemy damages an investigator, if that enemy does not have a copy of The Curse of Amulotep in their threat area, they place The Curse of Amulotep into their threat area. So, the risen corpse becomes younger and yet somehow still sags, her flesh drooping off of her skeleton, her mouth draping open as she lunges towards Father Mateo.
Where's Brendan Fraser when you need him?
Exactly. Flower, only just that someone was going towards the luggage carriage, and that's where the princess is.
The timing of all of this is just... I don't mean to sound rude, but the word bullshit comes to mind.
Yeah. I mean, that's Arkham, baby. I think it's important to remember. I don't know. I'm surprised that there's no way of defeating the princess. I guess we just have to keep fighting her somehow.
Well, we do have options.
We do have options, which is good. It is also still the mythos phase. I'm wondering if we want to draw more BS before we take a quick break and see where we're at.
Yeah, let's get it over with so we can have a think while we take a break.
Probably no bad thing. Peter Warren, the occult professor. This is the man in the purple suit who's come to raise the princess from the dead. He's a professor who spawns here, not at Miskatonic University. A professor of the occult has been seen reading strange books that relate to cannibalism. Maybe he knows something we don't? He's a 2/3/3, but he says action, spend 2 clues, parlay, add him to the victory display. So at least there's that.
That's an easy one.
That's good, at least.
Of course, there's also Victoria Devereux. I can't really make the... there we go. Spawns. Apparently it was with the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Spawns here. Spend 5 resources, parlay, add Victoria Devereux to the victory display.
She loves money.
If you want to read the flavor text, that's cool, because I can make it out.
Oliver Thomas, the proprietor of the Curiosity Shop, has informed you that a new client has taken on a keen interest in a mysterious mask. Now, of course, that would be from another life. This is Mateo and Mary are watching these two older, kind of cult-like figures raising a mummy from a sarcophagus. Tell me you have 5 resources.
Yeah.
Nope.
I can get them.
Well, I mean, this is pretty wild, I must say.
Luggage carriage is getting a bit crowded.
Yeah, it really, really, really is. Oh, I have something I desperately want to do when it is my turn, and I think that's going to be very, very useful. But first, yes, perhaps we should take a short break for everyone to rehydrate, do what they need to do, and return here. Sound good, Crosshair?
I'm good.
Oh, heck yeah. All right, everybody, we're going to be right back for more Mummy on the Orient Express in just a few minutes. Stay tuned. We'll see you back here in a minute on Doomed. Hello, and welcome back, once again, to Doomed. Not-so-solo playthroughs of Arkham Horror, the card game with a focus on roleplay and storytelling. And today, my seat partner on the train, currently my luggage companion, as it were, is the Crosshair.
Hello.
Hello, the Crosshair. How's the BS treating ya?
It's gonna be fine.
Exactly. That's it. It's gonna be fine. Look, we can't get off the train because it's a train. But worst case scenario, we get, I don't know, consumed by a flesh-eating mummy. I feel like that's not the worst thing that could have happened to us.
Yeah. Just have to put everything we learned from Brendan Fraser into this.
Yes. Heck yes. That's what I like to hear.
At least there's no scorpions.
Well, I mean, yet. But, like, hopefully none at all. Yeah, that'd be ideal. I definitely want to do some punching and some fighting. Hey, Flower, you're not wrong, but like, please, okay? Look, at least I'm a classy one. It's a curse. It's a curse. I know somewhere in himself, Crosshair, Father Mateo has the ability to transform into a raging beast, but not yet, unfortunately. But I could still potentially start and see how far I get in terms of getting rid of things, getting tools out, hopefully defeating dealing with the princess briefly. I don't know. I'm just not sure what I'm gonna do.
Well, I do have a plan. So
Okay. Yeah. If you have a plan to start, I say go for it.
Yeah. So, as these old fancy people are like.
Old fancy.
Well, basically, raising this mummy out of the sarcophagus, Mary just grabs the Victoria Devereux and like, what are you doing? This isn't right. This is unholy.
This is unholy.
But sadly, she is slightly impacted by the chants, perhaps echoing in the luggage compartment.
Oh yeah.
So I am going to take a attack of opportunity from that.
As one does, I'll quickly just say hello to Sklarticusp. Welcome to Doomed. I'm joined today on the train by the Crosshair.
Hello.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is there cousin Jeb here in the church? Okay, what? So the voice of Ra, the sun comes out from behind a cloud. What's happening to Mary here?
Yeah, Mary's perhaps gaining some whispers from beyond. Perhaps cat-like whispers.
Ah, yes.
Like what she should do
Ooh.
about this whole situation. Let's see if we can. Come on. Oh, okay.
Luck! Hooray!
Ray.
Yep. You know, Sorry, hair. I mean, that's how it goes sometimes. I love it. Sclaricusp, have you? I won't give you a whole. That's Arkham, baby. That's the ticket. I don't know if you need a whole. I won't give you a whole recap of the campaign so far, but just very briefly, we have Father Mateo here, dealing with his struggle of two faiths, but also with his cursed to feast on the flesh and blood of the living. Is currently fighting a mummy. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Whereas, while his companion, Sister Bloody Mary, holds an empty gun, an empty thermos, and she's all out of fucks, baby. She's she's ready to fight. She's ready to kick some butt. Maybe not. I don't know.
So yeah, Victoria will just push Mary against the wall, and they're tussling a bit, and
Oof.
I'm just gonna take the resource.
All right.
And take the attack of opportunity from it as well. But then Mary opens her coat a bit,
Oh my.
says something to Victoria Devereaux, and Victoria, for some reason, decides to just leave.
Oh. Huh.
And like, maybe this will convince you. And I used parlay action. Put her to the victor display.
Great, which gets rid of her for now, which is definitely no bad thing.
But yeah, that's me. That's
Sister
it.
Mary is looking bloodied and bruised. It's dark, and we are wearing sunglasses. I'm just sending
It
a
is.
quick message across here. My apologies.
No.
Language. Oh my god, because I'm also considering how Father Mateo is going to be able to, rip some flesh and... Yeah, I think Flower, maybe she just heads back to the first class lounge. Who knows?
Yeah, just leaves the doctor and the risen princess. Her Mary convinces her in her usual fashion.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Father Mateo has very little choice here. The princess, the mummy, who has been sort of essentially, head back, speaking in tongues, declaring herself to be walking the earth once more. Father Mateo is going to try to get the cultist man out of here, sharing with him the evidence that he has. He essentially blackmails the guy. He sort of moves towards him and says, look, I know what you've done here. This creature will not rest until she's destroyed the entire train. You need to get out of here right away. I'm going to spend 2 clues in parlay with Peter Warren, which thankfully I have the clues, so that's good.
And parlay isn't an attack of opportunity.
Correct.
Oh.
Unfortunately, this is, which I'm not super happy about, but here we go. The next thing that's going to happen, Father Mateo stands his ground against the princess, cracks his knuckles, and gets ready to fight. He calls upon one of the old gods, Isis, part of the pantheon that he's been serving, not serving, but learning about covertly. Things that Mary also taps into, things that Nephthys taps into. It's all coming together. The ritual, the Blessing of Isis, which, by the way, I don't know who's on this card, but they are an absolute certified badass. I don't know who the art is, but they are awesome. So it says, when a second blessed token is revealed during a single skill test to your location, exhaust it, cancel it, treat it as if it were an elder sign, return both of them to the bag.
Well, there are 10 of them.
Well, so this is the hopes, and Father Mateo's elder sign is quite good. So my hope is that I can kick some butt and take some names. I only have 3 willpower, which is a little nasty.
Evade is an option.
Evading is an option. And that might be my best bet here. I can definitely take a hit. Oh, sorry, I had to take a hit. So I'm putting the 2 damage and the 1 horror on the Priest of Two Faiths. I had to take an attack of opportunity to play Blessing of Isis. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not loving it, but it seems like a good place to start.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, I could help, but also I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
Actually I can, yeah. Yeah, let's toss this aside if you're evading.
Okay. Which would bring me up to 4-4, and I'll put myself just 1 over at 5-4. But the hope is still to draw a couple of blesses. 5-4. That's a bless. We love to see it. That's another bless. So, we're returning the blesses. It's as if I drew an elder sign, so it is a success. The princess is evaded. For now, the blinding light from Father Mateo cows her briefly. And then now I can take an action, or I can draw a card and gain a resource. If I took an action, it would just be to try to clear dreams, which doesn't feel great.
Or leave. But it's a hunter.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, and also the young deep one is coming. Like, it's all pretty bad news.
Oh, I'm also sorry, but you have to pull the Curse of Amulotep.
Yes, it attacked me. You're absolutely correct. I'm hoping it's not something that would have mattered. So I'll put it in my threat area here. Revelation, add this card to your threat area. When you use an ally's ability, or take an action that is modified by an ally's constant ability, place a doom on that ally. Discard an ally to discard the Curse of Amulotep. Yes, Flower, I took an attack of opportunity to play Blessing of Isis. So I took 2 damage and a horror, which feels like it's paid off still, which I'm okay with. But this is an awful lot of curses. I mean, I would love to get rid of dreams. Yeah, taking damage and horror, you can assign it to other people, but it's still technically, like, it still counts. Is she a cultist? No. Okay, Crosshair, what do you think? 1 action, I could try to get rid of my curse, my dreams of Relia. I could try to draw something better. I could maybe shoot at her. It's all bad, isn't it?
It's gonna engage you again, so anything that helps with that, I guess.
You do want damage to avoid the Guru Curse, yes. If I don't get rid of dreams, I only have 7 sanity. So actually, this is all really, like, I'm basically dead already, actually. 1 horror from the curse, 1 horror from being engaged by the young deep one, and a damage and a horror when it attacks me. I think I'm probably dead anyway, actually.
I can say that you're not dead.
Oh, I mean, that'd be cool. I can say that you're not dead.
I have some stuff.
Oh, okay, stuff is good. I like stuff. What is the best play here? So I could move away to at least avoid taking that damage or horror, but then it's all very confusing, isn't it?
I'm just thinking. I can't take much either.
We've definitely tapped out all of our bad news, haven't we?
Oh yeah, and the young deep one will hunt.
Yeah, that's what I meant, is that it's when it hunts in, it's going to engage me for a horror and do a damage and a horror. So I'm probably going to die right away.
You're not dead yet.
I have -1 sanity because of the dreams of Relia. It's
Yeah,
like
but you
very
have
bad news.
five
Right.
still.
5 out of 7, that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not dead yet, but
Right. Well, I could try to fight as well to at least avoid the horror from... And you know what? We have to try to kill it anyway, so that's a good... I'm going to do it. I'm going to...
oh yeah. You need to do damage to.
That's it,
not
so...
to
Which is
horror,
awful,
yeah.
because, like, I don't have that much ability to do but it's fine. I'm going to shoot a bolt of beautiful, horrible energy at the princess who is currently blinded by the light, so at least she can't retaliate. 5 to 4, and I'll pitch this card to be 6 to 4 with Armageddon. Come on. Ooh, okay. 2 damage. The blessed light reaches her eyes. And there we go. So at least that is good.
Yeah. At least you'll survive.
Well, so talk me through how this surviving works. The young deep one will hunt in. A slithering creature will come in and engage Mateo. And I take a horror from that.
Yeah, but you're not dead yet.
Right, but then I take a damage and a horror, and I am dead.
Why?
The Dreams of Relia says you get -1 will and -1 sanity. So I have 1 less sanity total.
Oh, right. The yeah.
This is like, that's kind of where I'm at after this attack. I'm not sure if there's anything that you have. I don't have anything, unfortunately, to help me with this, so I wonder if Mateo's bloodlust might come to an end here.
Yeah, I didn't remember the engagement horror. Yeah.
No, I mean, it's all good, but like, yeah, I don't, unfortunately, I don't see a way around it. I think Father Mateo is perhaps about to be, well, the dreams of this strange other place is, driving him mad, perhaps.
Yeah. I don't have anything, sadly.
Okay. Well, then in that case, the creature screeches with joy as Father Mateo collapses to the ground, his hunger overtaking him. Perhaps he even leaps out the window. I don't know. Not sure. We might leave that undiscovered for now. But then this creature is going to engage you.
Straight away.
During upkeep, I guess? Yeah, he attacks first, and then so he'll be at the location.
Oh yeah. It readies after the end and in upkeep, yeah. So it does engage, as does the
Ooh,
Amulotep.
princess! Eee.
Yeah. Which means I do take a horror from the young deep one. Also upkeep. Yay.
Yay! Keep. Exactly, Flower. This is Father Mateo and Sister Mary recalling the strange events around what happened to them to get them here. You know, they wouldn't lie. Why would they lie?
Hunters. Yeah, well, we go to
Exactly, Flower.
1 out of 7 doom. Yay.
Hooray!
I draw my encounter card, which it will be another enemy, of course.
Oh, of course, yeah, naturally. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, very good.
There we go.
Yeah.
Good. So yeah, the acolytes start pouring into the luggage carriage also. And Mary seems to be yeah, in a bit of a pickle.
Oh, everything okay?
Yeah. I was just covering my mouth while thinking.
Oh yes, of course. My apologies. Much thinking. Yeah. This is the point in any investigator's life where, unless they have, a vat of oil and a match to dunk themselves in, it starts to look a little bleak for our friends, the investigators.
Yeah, 4 damage and 2 horror. That's a bit much to take. When I have 1 health.
Yeah. Yes. This is correct.
Actually, yeah, 2 horror is too much because I can cancel 2 with the Talisman of Protection.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
So yeah,
still...
even 1 is too much then, right? Like,
Yeah. Goddamn hunters.
they're all here. They're all clamoring for your attention.
Okay, the only way to survive is to evade the princess, evade the young deep one, and then move with the acolyte. Yeah. Because then I can use the Talisman of Protection to cancel the acolyte's damage.
Mm-hmm.
But that means that in the enemy phase it will deal a damage.
Yes. Correct.
Ha!
Dynamite?
Dynamite would be good. Yes, it does seem pretty nice. Through the doom and the dark and the goddamn young deep one.
I mean, if it makes you feel better, which it might not. We've seen sort of most of the encounter deck. It was always going to be cultists and horrible beasts all the way down, right? Like that's just how it's going to be.
Yeah. So yeah, if I evade everyone, I get another turn, but that doesn't really do anything unless I pull some magical card from my deck.
Right, which, do we have it? This is the question, right?
I kind of do, so might as well try it, I guess.
Yeah, if you could punch the acolyte to death, that's 1 fewer person to worry about next turn too, right?
Well, that's
because it only has 1 health. I'm not, I don't know if that's better or
but
worse.
I do need to evade these 2 anyway. Like,
yeah,
otherwise I'm dead.
right. I'm with Flower on this one. Maybe we should just join the princess. She seems nice. All right, see you later, Audio Gunner. Thanks so much for joining us. See you next time.
You won't miss anything. We're both dead.
Yeah, we're both dead right now. Well, I mean, dead. What is dead? Defeated. No big, right?
Oh, let's try it. Let's go for Gusto and evade Princess Amulotep.
Go
Just
for gusto.
try to find some way out. So 3 against 4, and I have no icons for evading. So
Well, I mean, there's some blesses I think there's 10 blesses in the bag even.
yep.
So there's that. At
3,
least.
4. Try it.
Woo! Choo choo.
+1.
Right?
Yeah,
That's great.
that's an evade. Okay.
Hey.
I'm just gonna leave it here because it's gonna come back. Add a bless to the bag. Nope.
Nope.
That's it.
All right,
Okay,
save.
that's 1. And there's the young deep one. Evade that.
Okay. Okay. That's on me.
Bless. There's.
Bleh. Oh.
It was a 3-on-3 test. I think I failed by 1.
That is correct, unfortunately.
Yeah, so move, remove, and remove. Okay. I can still survive this if I. I should probably try to punch the acolyte, but
Just-
then I'm dead.
Throw him off the train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least go out fighting. So.
Yeah, I don't think you'll. Yeah, I think. Yeah. That seems like a good idea.
That's such a waste. But I can use this. Yes.
Is it a waste if you're still alive?
Throw a blessed blade at the acolyte. I guess. Just sing dagger. So 4 against 3.
Hey, you see? There you go.
That's 1 dead acolyte. We discard that. That's my turn. Enemy phase. Young deep one does 2 damage. Talisman of protection triggers.
You
I
survive
take
both.
2 damage.
Yeah.
And it doesn't engage me, so
Yeah,
we
it's
go
right
to
there. Yeah, doesn't re. Yeah. And the princess, of course, is back
ready.
around.
Yeah.
Good times. Good times.
Okay. Um,
Still alive, Mary. Still alive.
until the end.
Got a good
As a
outfit.
phase, we add 2 out of 7, and we draw our encounter cards. On Wings of Darkness. Revelation, test agility 4. If you fail, take 1 damage and 1 horror. Then disengage from each non-Nightgaunt enemy engaged with you and move to a central location. I wonder what a central location would be.
That's a good question. I'm gonna have to check that,
Location?
Huh. Because, yeah, normally that card only exists in scenarios that have, like, a location that says central. Is it the roof? Yep, it's the roof, buddy!
Ah.
Yee!
That's actually a bad thing because that means these 2 will hunt.
Yes, also a damage and a horror, I feel like, is also pretty bad news, potentially.
Oh.
Ew. I do like the image of Mary being picked up by a beast and then dropped on the roof of the.
Yeah, or actually, the story ends where Father Mateo jumps out of the train or gets pushed out of the train, and then a winged beast grabs Mary
Oh my god.
through the open roof of the luggage carry, or the talons come from the window and grab Mary out of the train, or something. But let's see, 3 to 4.
She's been. I was gonna say she's been blessed before.
Yeah. But that's damage and a horror, so that triggers burst, so we done.
Ew. That is the final image then, right?
Yeah,
As Mateo
Mary-
is. Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
yeah. Mary gets dragged through the window by the winged beast she was fighting before, but
Just horrific. And Mateo perhaps has already dived from the train, knowing that they're, having seen visions of a future that he hates, knowing that he is blessed, but also cursed by the strange werewolf blood that runs through his veins. And the 2 are once again thrown to the dogs, as it were.
defeated but not dead.
Defeated but not dead, because we know where they're going to end up. Now, I will say, Crosshair, there's no resolutions for this scenario, because there's no, actual, little paper introduction or whatever. I assume the last act probably has some sort of, thing on it.
Yeah, or
this is
the
what
last
happened.
agenda.
With the last
or-
agenda. But what this does mean is that we still earn experience. And we're also defeated, so I took a mental trauma. I think you take a physical question mark?
I have to go with... I have 2 physical already, and I have 5 health, so... I think I have to go mental on that.
Okay. Alright, mental trauma it is. Yikes. Yeah, we'll have to figure out what we can do about that. It's getting pretty desperate here. But we earned 3 XP from the 3 cultists that were eliminated or otherwise dealt with in some way.
Cairo is a cursed place. Let's not go there.
Let us not go there, absolutely. But this brings us to the end of Doomed. For today, don't worry everybody. We've got more Doomed planned in the future. The question that Crosshair and I are asking ourselves is, are they going to continue to recollect more points along their journey, or has failing to stop Princess Amulotep, the mummy queen, has that accelerated the plans of the cult, the Brotherhood, across the world? We'll have to find out. Yeah, we'll just have to do that really quick.
The next episode.
Exactly, we're gonna have to find out next time on Doomed. That kind of brings us to the end of today. It's a bit shorter than our usual fare, Crosshair, I know, but train rides can be intense.
It was a fast week on the train.
Exactly. And Thelia, this is true. Oh, thanks, Flower. And thank you all for being here today on Doomed. Lovely stuff. Of course, we have streams throughout the week in the RPG Clinic community. Discord is the best place to learn about what those are, because now I even make events. But specifically, you'll want to drop by if you can, and if it interests you. Tomorrow at 17:00, that's 5 Eastern, on RPG Clinic, it's episode 7 of Avatar Legends: The Mirror Scale, our new, or our current, right, it's no longer new, our current campaign set in the world of Avatar: The Last Airbender, after the events of The Legend of Korra. It's been an absolute blast and a half so far. I really hope people are interested in dropping by. It's really cool. Scholar Cusp, I hate it, but I appreciate it, and I can respect it. And of course, there will be other streams through the week. I will probably be streaming on Tuesday at 6 o'clock on right here, twitch.tv/BiffTheBoss. There's Dead Space. Sergey's enjoying Dead Space. But, there are so many exciting games that have been pitched recently. Mysteries, strange doctor-surgeon medical adventures. Maybe even returning to the sort of universe of The Quarry and the Dark Pictures anthology for Paul Prospero. Who knows? I guess what I'm saying is I should probably be streaming more than once a week in character, because I have a lot to get through. But that's just about does it for me. Thank you for letting me do all that, Crosshair.
Yeah, of course. It's your channel. I'm just a guest.
No. Of course. I just mean the promo and all that. It's good stuff.
Well, I know all about promoting stuff.
This is true. Any last words of advice, my friend?
Well, the usual hashtag purple butts. Be safe, be well, and remember, and on the Orient Express, rule 1 of romance. Romance is unique. As they used to say in Latin, romantium et unicum.
Classic Dr. Surgeon bullshit is what that is. Oh, good times.
Aurea jacta est.
That's the ticket. Thanks everybody for joining us today on Doomed. We hope to catch you next time, and we'll see you around. Bye-bye.